Hello, my name is Quest Mullins, and this is my 2AR, I believe, in response to Eric Escuela's 1NR. So, I like to start off by saying that my opponent quotes a hypothetical situation in which there is a nuclear explosion on the moon, and when that explosion takes place, it will knock the moon away from the Earth, thereby causing earthquakes, volcanic activity, irregulation of tides, and the Earth's axis will become irregular. He also he found this information on an article. I forgot the name, but it didn't have an author nor a time posted. But it said that every year the moon will move 3 millimeters away from the Earth, and so it was discussing what the effects of if it got too far. Um, and granted, as serious as a nuclear explosion would be on the moon, there is no support showing that nuclear reactors actually blow up. As we can see on Earth, when a nuclear reactor overheats or melts down, it leaks out the radioactive waste into the environment, much like the Fukushima incident in 2011, which caused a meltdown affecting 650 kilometers of the ocean floor. So that is nuclear waste that is affecting the oceanic ecosystems, and also affecting us too because we go swimming in the ocean, and therefore that would end up messing up the ocean that we swim in and the ocean that we gather our fish in. So that is one great negative as to why we shouldn't have nuclear reactors on Earth in the first place. Um, like I said, this means that our environment is being adversely affected due to the leaking radioactive material. One other reason that our nuclear reactor should go on the moon, because in my argument preceding the 1NR, I said that we should just keep the nuclear reactors on the moon. We should make them on the moon. That way we aren't affected by them. One other reason that our nuclear reactor should go on the moon is because all of the reactors need to be cooled, and on Earth we use ocean water, which has been seen to devastate ecosystems. And it would devastate ecosystems by the fact that you'd have superheated water that end up going back into the ecosystem. When that ecosystem has evolved for cold water. There have been incidents, but personally, I went to Crescent Bay Beach, and there was a whole bunch of dead crabs all over, just scattering the beach, and that was because the water had gotten too hot due to the nuclear reactor that was miles down the coast. So, but on the moon, the reactors would be cooled by the near absolute zero temperatures of space. Absolute zero being the coldest that you can get, which means that the moon itself would be equal. And in space can't actually cool anything, but the fact that the moon isn't getting any heat will basically render the moon a giant ice cube in which we would plant the nuclear reactor down, have stakes in deep into the moon that would eventually radiate that cool temperature back up, and so all the temperature would seep back into the moon, cooling down the reactors. But these 2 points clearly clearly validate putting reactors on the moon, because nuclear reactors do not detonate like nukes and use ocean water for cooling, which heats up ecosystems and could damage environments. Thank you.